Hello everybody and welcome back to Revisiting the MCU series, where we turn back the clock and revisit every single MCU movie in release order leading up to the epic finale, where we'll be ranking the MCU from worst to best, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on that. But today we are talking about the second Avengers team-up movie, Avengers Age of Ultron. This movie, of course, sees the return of all your favorite Avengers as once again Tony Stark tries to fix something that isn't really broken, and with Banner's help creates a program called Ultron, which is an AI that becomes self-aware, and nothing bad ever happens when AI becomes aware, and basically decides the best way to keep humanity safe is for it to evolve and basically die. Cute, right? Anywho, this film is also from the now controversial, also director of the first Avengers film, Joss Whedon. In my video for the first Avengers movie, I noted how bad the quality of some of the visuals were and that they did not hold up very well. This film is a lot darker in terms of color palette and visuals, and it gets some massive help in this department. Although a lot of the colors are a lot more muted, it just looks cooler and more cinematic. For lack of a better phrase, it looks like someone competent made this movie, but yet it was not nearly as well received as the first. And I'll be the first to admit, when I first saw this film, I didn't think it was that great, but upon rewatch, it's actually not that bad. Is it perfect? No, but it works for a pretty good superhero movie. What sets Age of Ultron apart for me is Ultron. James Spader voices the mad AI robot and does so phenomenally. He's such a good villain. With the look and voice of Ultron, it's just haunting. He may not be a top 3 villain in the MCU for me, but he certainly deserves to be toward the top of the list. We also see newcomers Elizabeth Olsen and Aaron Taylor Johnson as the Maximoff twins, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, though I don't think either one gets name dropped as such, but that is essentially who they are. Both do a great job in their own respects, and I felt their cause was fairly justified, but after finding out Ultron's final plan, they turn around and become Avengers themselves by the end. Well, Wanda's an official member, Pietro, not so much. There's also the introduction of Paul Bettany's Vision, who, as I've said in my videos on the Animated Apparel Company YouTube channel, linked down below in the description as well as up in the corner, that I never really cared about the character on first introduction. I love that he picked up Thor's hammer, but that was about it. But now rewatching it after many years and WandaVision under my belt, I like his character a lot more, even with his first appearance. And as I said before, Age of Ultron may not have been as well received as the original, but in my opinion it has a fair share of awesome moments and fights. From the Avengers seeing their fears, to Hulk versus the Iron Man Hulkbuster armor, to the epic final battle in Sokovia where the Avengers must stop a falling city from destroying all life on Earth. It's very much a quintessential comic book movie of the heroes being knocked down, getting back up and fighting together again. But with one key difference. This would set up even bigger implications for the MCU later as Ultron is defeated, but they also lose to a degree and don't save everyone. And that's what makes this movie so great. There are casualties, that sounds so morbid. But even more importantly, this sets up consequences for the Avengers that we'll get to in later movies, but for now we'll leave it at that. Avengers Age of Ultron was another case of a not so well received movie in the Phase 2 era of Marvel, but this was probably one of the better entries during the era. It just had a lot to live up to from the first one, but it certainly does hold up better in the long run. So essentially those are my thoughts on Avengers Age of Ultron. Is it a perfect movie? No, but did it age well? Actually, kinda yeah. But now I want to hear from you guys. What do you think about Avengers Age of Ultron? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Also, while you're down there, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell notification so you don't miss on any videos. And also check out the Animated Apparel Company YouTube channel, where I'm posting all tons of superhero content over there, so make sure you subscribe to them as well. But other than that, that's all I have for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you in the next video.